Hello students, in the last class we discussed about the classification of the D block elements and general electronic configuration. In this class you can study about the second property called as an physical property. Physical property of the D block elements or transition elements. These transition elements follows some metallic properties. Transition element follows some metallic properties like metallic luster, metallic luster, metallic luster property, malleability, ductility, ductility, thermal and electrical conductivity, thermal and electrical conductivity. These transition element shows the metallic properties like metallic luster, malleability, ductility, thermal and electrical conductivity. All these metallic properties, they are mainly due to why they shows the metallic properties mean this transition element mainly contains the metallic bond between the atoms. Between the atoms, they arise as a metallic bond. Due to this metallic bond, they shows the metallic property. Then next physical property is the transition metals are very hard in nature. They are low volatile. Low volatile. Hence, they have a high melting point and boiling point. They have very high melting and boiling point. Why they shows very high melting and boiling points means the due to strong metallic bond. All reasons are important for the competitive exam also. Why they are less volatile, very hard, high melting and boiling points mean that is mainly due to the strong metallic bond between the metal atoms. Why they show, again one more reason, why they show strong metallic bonding means due to participation of unpaired d electron. If unpaired electrons present in the d subshell, unpaired d electrons party involved in the metallic bonding, due to participation of unpaired d electrons in addition to s electron, they involve both unpaired d electrons from the d subshell and s electrons. Hence, they forms strong metallic bonding. Due to that strong metallic bonding between the metal atom, they are less volatile in nature, they are very hard in nature, high melting and boiling point. These are the important reasons. Then observe that zinc, cadmium and mercury. Zinc, cadmium and mercury, their d orbital, they have d10 configuration. These due to that d10 configuration, that d electrons not participate, not involved, not participate in that they not participate in the bonding. D electrons not involved in the bonding. they form they forms the weak bonds. Zinc, cadmium and mercury, they have D10 configuration that d electrons cannot participate in metallic bonding. Only s electrons are involved in that bonding. Hence, these zinc, cadmium and mercury, they are soft metals. They are soft metals and have low melting and boiling point. Why zinc, cadmium and mercury? They are soft in nature, soft metal, or they have low melting and boiling points. Means because that they have completely filled d orbital. Zinc, cadmium and mercury have completely filled d orbital. Hence, d electrons not involved, not participate in bonding. D electrons not participate in bonding. Only S electrons are involved in bonding. Only S electrons are involved in bonding. Hence, that zinc, cadmium and mercury, they are soft metal, low melting and boiling point. Generally, mercury is a liquid metal at room temperature. Mercury is a liquid metal at room temperature due to absence of the DD transitions. Why mercury is a liquid metal means is mercury containing the D10 configuration. It has no unpaired electron. If unpaired electron is absent, means they are not involved in the DD transition. That is, unpaired electron jumps from one d orbital to another d orbital. It is not involved in the DD transition. Hence, mercury is considered as a liquid metal. Then, in any row, that is in any transition series, that is first transition 3D series, in any row, the melting points of these metals raised. Melting point of these metals raised to maximum at D5 configuration in either 3D, 4D or 5D transition series. The melting point is maximum for the D5 configuration, except, again here exceptional case, except manganese and technetium, Tc, manganese and technetium. Other than this manganese and technetium, in any transition series, melting point raised to maximum for the D5 configuration. Why that manganese and technetium they not show high melting point means because they have different structures. They have different structures other than the transition element. Due to differ in their structure of the manganese and technetium, they not show high melting and high melting point. Then after D5 configuration, that melting point decreases. Melting point falls regularly. Melting point decreases with increase in the atomic number. With increase in the atomic number, melting point falls regularly. Then transition elements, they show very high enthalpy of atomization. Transition elements have high enthalpy of atomization. Why these elements show high enthalpy, high heat of atomization? Enthalpy nothing but the heat. Why they have high enthalpy of atomization means due to higher, stronger metallic bonding. Due to stronger metallic bonding, they show very high enthalpy of the atomization. The maximum value of the metal ions is for the T5 configuration. For D5 configuration, that maximum enthalpy of the atomization due to presence of the 5 unpaired electron. Due to presence of the 5 unpaired electrons in the d subshell, they form a strong metallic bond. Hence, due to that stronger metallic bond, they have high enthalpy of the atomization. This is important one. Then, in the series of scandium to zinc, that zinc shows the lowest enthalpy of atomization. Zinc shows the lowest enthalpy of atomization. Why zinc shows lowest enthalpy of atomization means zinc configuration is D10, 3D10. It has completely filled d orbital. Only s electrons are involved in bonding. No d electron. D electrons not involved in bonding. Only s electrons are involved in bonding. Hence, zinc forms the weak metallic bonding. It is a soft metal, soft in nature. Hence, zinc shows the lowest enthalpy of the atomization. Then, the melting point and atomization enthalpies. The melting point, you can remember for the competitive exam. The melting point and enthalpy of atomization. Melting point and enthalpy of atomization is in the order of 3D series less than the 4D series less than that of the 5D series. Melting point and atomization values increases down the group. 3D series have low melting and atomization values than that of the 4D series than that of the 5D series. This accounts for metal-metal bonding. This metallic bonding is higher. Metallic bonding is higher for heavier metals. That is for the 5D series elements. 5D series element is about the physical properties. In the next class, we can study about the atomic and ionic radii.